stay busy with this podcast and try not to go stir crazy at home. I'm with my mom right now, so it's kind of fun. Yeah, I got her doing TikToks. Yeah, we did that song by The Weeknd. Yeah, it took us like 47 tries. But, patience. TikTok? Oh, right. I mean, you guys could dance. Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to sit here and watch you guys. I got my laptop right here. I'll just watch you. And, if you want to give me a signal or something, I'll know that's when you want me to call in. Yeah. And I'll just. Oh, yeah. He misses me. I got to get in there. So, yeah, whatever you want to do, you can just say, hey, calls or whatever. And we'll call in. And, yeah, we'll just do whatever, I guess. Well, I was going to ask you something else. Forgot what it was. Okay. Yeah, I'll say. Oh, I'm going to share this to my Facebook page as well. So as you guys are going live, I'll find the stream from Facebook, push it to my page, so hopefully more people will see us. Okay, I'll call back. Namaste.
She lights me up, inhales me in, blows me out like a cigarette.
His fingertips tracing my skin like a wildfire, and I can't handle it.
I keep coming back. I keep coming back. I keep coming back for more. I keep coming back. I keep coming back. I keep coming back for more. Playing with fire. And the flames getting higher. I'm going up in smoke.
You got someone else, but I don't care. I want you and you belong right here.
Yeah, there's someone else, but she's not you. No, she don't love me like you do. So I keep coming back. I keep coming back. I keep coming back for more. I keep coming back. I keep coming back. I keep coming back for more. Playing with fire. And the flames getting higher. I'm going up in smoke. I'm going up in smoke. Up in smoke. Just when I think I'm out, you pull me right back in. Been here before, and here we go again. Playing with fire. And the flames getting higher. I'm going up in smoke. I'm going up in smoke. I keep coming back. I'm going up in Just when I think I'm out, you pull me right back in.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Bush League Productions. All right, Sean, we're gonna wait for a little bit. We are still working it out, baby, but it's getting there. Welcome all over the world. Everybody's here. It's Wine on Wednesday. Mic check, Wine on Wednesday. Here we go.
Can y'all give us some thumbs up, hearts, if it sounds okay? Because we're still trying to figure all this out. I did.
Ready? Get the party started.
Wait a minute. Let's just check and make sure this sounds okay.
Instagram, you can hear us good.
Hearts. We got hearts there. Perfect.
All right, cool.
Y'all ready for the theme song?
Everybody good over here?
And then we're going to pour some wine.
All right. 1, 2, 1. It's Wine on Wednesday. We're back again. Got a motor running for a wild weekend. It's Wine on Wednesday. We're out of control. Forget the hump day blues and let the good times roll. Yeah. What's up, everybody?
What's
It's
up?
Keeper Sean Thompson Square here on a Wednesday evening. It's 8 o'clock where we're at, wherever you guys are at. Thank you so much for joining us. We're excited to be here again.
Yes, we got our wine locked and loaded.
Now listen, tonight's specimen is a little bit different because we haven't been able to go to the store, so we're down to the box. We're down to the box. I've never had, well, I have had a box wine
Which
before.
they say box wine actually, like, it can taste better than corked wine.
It depends on if the
The
cork
air doesn't
wine
get to
is poop, like a really super expensive bottle of wine.
Well,
Probably not.
yeah,
But maybe-
no, I'm not talking about the price of it. I'm just talking about the technique in which it is stored.
Okay.
We sound like wine nerds right
See,
now.
Michael, Gwen, you guys appreciate the box wine, right?
Have you guys
There
had
ain't
this?
nothing wrong with that.
Have you guys
Am I
had?
just?
Have you
I don't want
guys-
to talk over. So
Stop
go ahead.
it. Have you guys tried this one? It's called Nighthawk Black. We like cabs, so we're gonna try this one out.
All right.
I'm just gonna
Do you know how to open it?
go ahead. It's open.
All right.
I just
do it.
look here. I'll let you do the
Let me
honors.
push the button.
Just squeeze that button right there. You know which button to touch. Come on.
She's coming out of there with some ferocity. Look at all that ferocity. All right.
You know the thing that I don't like about this that I'm just realizing because this is the first time.
What?
There's no glug. No glug
Yeah.
from the
Well, you just have to make your own glug sound.
wine bottle.
Glug, 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 glug. Look at all them bubbles. You know, your wine's got bubbles like that. You know it's delicious.
And can y'all hear Cooper in the background? His monitor. He's talking on his monitor. I gotta go check on him.
Lindsay, number one.
Keeper's gonna keep you occupied.
All right,
Hold on.
I will. What's up, Justin? Highlight of your week. Thank you very much, my brother. And how we doing over here? Team USA Surfer. Box is great. You got it. Instagram. You know, one thing. Hello, everybody. Hey, Sarah. Surfer, what's up? All right, so how was your week? Let us know how your week was. Are you guys getting adjusted to the quarantine situation? I want to know what you guys are feeling because sadly it's kind of becoming normal for us, and it's kind of freaking me out. So I just kind of get up and I know I'm not going to do anything, and I don't want to get used to that because I need to be doing stuff. So listen, we got a lot of requests to get to from last week, and I'm going to put my sunglasses on just because that's what we're supposed to do. A lot of requests from last week. We also had a phenomenal artist pass away this week, so we're going to be a little bit of tribute to him. We have a special guest joining us this evening, a very, very funny comedian, an extremely handsome man, and I know that he's laughing right now. He's going to be joining us a little bit later via Skype. So this is the first night we've done this. This production value is just going through the roof. I'm pretty certain we're going to get a lot of offers for this show to be on television. Just because it's skyrocketing on a production value. You should see behind the scenes here in the T2 studios. It's insane.
Did you just put your glasses on?
No, I had them on the whole
Oh,
time.
you did. Okay. You guys have your glasses? Your glasses and your glasses? Oh my gosh, you know what? We forgot.
I don't know where he's at. He's in the pond.
We forgot Daryl the duck.
All right, we're going to get right to some music. I want to sing for you guys. All right, guests will be joining us about 8:30.
I missed what you were saying. I'm sorry because I was taking care of Cooper.
Well, let's do this first song.
Did you talk about why we're doing this song?
Yeah, Brother John Prime passed away. And
Please keep his family in your prayers in this difficult time.
I don't know
Such
if
a
you,
huge loss.
yeah, man. I don't know if you saw my post, but we got to meet John on the airplane one time. We were coming back to Nashville and got to meet him, and he was so sweet, so gracious to take the time to talk to us. And as I was telling Sean, I was like, you know, there's certain people in this world that just kind of command an audience. You know, when you see him, you know there's somebody. And John was one of those guys, and it was really cool to see people just turn around and look at him in the airport. So this is one of my favorite songs. Sean and I have never really done this before, but yeah, we're gonna send this out to his family. She don't like the race all running. She thinks crossing the leagues is funny. She looks down her nose at money. Gets it on like the Easter bunny. She's my baby, and I'm her honey. Never gonna let her go.
He ain't got laid in a month of Sundays. I caught him once, he was sniffing my undies. He ain't too sharp, but he gets things done. Drinks his beer like it's oxygen. He's my baby, I'm his honey. Never gonna let him go.
In spite of ourselves, we'll be sitting up on a rainbow. Against all odds, honey, we're the big door prize. We're gonna spy our noses right off of our faces. Won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes. She thinks all my jokes are corny. Comic movies make her horny. She likes ketchup on scrambled eggs. Swears like a sailor when she shaves her legs. Takes a lick, keeps on ticking. Never gonna let her go.
He's got more balls than a big brass monkey. Whacked a weirdo and a love bug junkie. Sly as a fox, crazy as a loon. Payday comes and he's howling at the moon. He's my baby, don't mean maybe. Never gonna let him go.
In spite of ourselves,
we'll end up sitting on a rainbow.
against all odds, honey, we're the big door prize. We're gonna spy our noses right off of our faces. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes. In spite of ourselves, we'll end up sitting on a rainbow. Against all odds, honey, we're the big door prize. But we're gonna spy our noses right off of our faces. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes. God bless you, Mr. Prime.
Yes.
All right, Shauna.
I didn't know this keeper, but I was watching a video today of Jon, and he wrote that song for a movie
Oh yeah, that Billy Bob
called
Thornton.
Daddy and Them,
Mhm.
I think is the name of it. And I guess Billy Bob asked him, he was in the movie, and Billy Bob asked him if he would write a song for it. And it's loosely based on the characters from that movie.
That's awesome. Ann Anderson from Glasgow, Scotland is in the house. Thank you very much for joining us, Ann. Yeah, we were supposed to be back over there
Yeah.
this year, and
But we're not going to talk about that.
we're not going to talk about it. This is
sad.
all good, man. We're here tonight.
Good
We're
stuff happening.
with folks all over the world. Y'all, we got a show coming up. It's actually a concert, acoustic concert, April 9th on stageit.com.
That's actually tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah. So the show, we sold the tickets out. We released more tickets, and those sold out. So I'm gonna talk to them and see if they'll release some more tickets. But yeah, stageit.com. The link's on our Facebook and all that stuff. If you guys want to go see that, it's a little bit different than this. It's a little bit loosey goosey. But yeah, you know. So, Shauna, what's some of the requests that we had, and we'll get to some of those. I know you guys want to hear us sing and not talk.
Well, yeah, we had quite a few covers, but we thought tonight for covers, since the passing of Jon, that's the covers that we do tonight. So
Okay.
we have some of those picked out, but as far as Thompson Square music goes,
You want to do this one here?
yeah.
We had a bunch of requests for this. This is a song that was on the Just Feels Good record, right? This was a song that we wrote with our friends Brett James and David Lee Murphy in Colorado several years ago. So this song's called For the Life of Me, by request last week. Did you get the name who requested it?
I did not on that one.
Okay, we're gonna get better at that. Sorry, Tara, what's up? You requested some good songs.
Oh, it's sold out. Somebody said it's sold out.
Yeah, I want
The
to see
show
the.
for tomorrow night.
Baby, you're out of my league. I'm sorta like an old farm pickup truck. You deserve a limousine. Baby, I can't believe you're with me. 'Cause I'm sorta like an old girl for the show. And you're so sexy in the city, so for the life of me, I never figure out what you see in me, baby, while you're hanging around. Just what it is that keeps us together. We both know you can do better for the life of me. Till the day I die, I'll be waking up every morning wondering why. Right by my side is where you say you're always gonna be. For the life of me, yeah.
Honey, you really got it all wrong. You might be a little bit out of tune, but you're still my favorite song. And honey, you got it upside down. I feel like I won the lottery till you rolled into town. For the life of me, I'll never figure out what you see in me, baby, while you're hanging around. Just what it is that keeps us together. We both know you can do better for the life of me. Till the day I die, I'll be waking up every morning wondering why. Right by my side is where you say you're always gonna be. For the life of me. Let's just agree to disagree. 'Cause I was made for you and you was made for me. And the rest don't matter. It don't matter anyway. Hey. For the life of me, until the day I die, I'll be waking up every morning wondering why. Right by my side is where you say you're always gonna be. Yeah, right by my side is where you say you're always gonna be. For the life of me. For the life of me. It's by request. What's up? What's up? Thank you guys so much.
All right.
I know you're doing this. I had to have some auditory applause, Shauna.
Okay, everybody
Fruitvale,
drink.
Alabama.
Oh, hi, Miss Judy. How are you? Everybody has to drink after the song. That's why we call it Wino Wednesday, and that's why we wear sunglasses, so
That's
you
right.
guys can see how much wine we've had.
Who are you? All right, so who else in here? Wine Queen 17 says drink.
Drink.
I wish that we could soon we'll be able to. I think the software will catch up to where we do Instagram on here as well instead of having a separate camera. That's the second time I've seen smile on my mouth. We're gonna write that down.
No, I know.
We'll do smile on my mouth. You want to do it
Next
Sunday or
Wednesday.
next Wednesday?
Yes, next
Next
Wino
Wednesday.
Did you catch the name? It came by so fast.
I didn't, but we can go back to the comments and look. So they're going by
It's Rum Wednesday. I love it.
rum.
You don't have to drink wine on Wino
Yeah,
Wednesday.
man, you ain't got to drink. You don't have to drink anything at all.
You know, we actually talked about doing Margarita Monday, Tequila Tuesday, Wino Wednesday, Thirsty Thursday.
You can have.
What can we do on Friday then?
You could do
That's a tough one. Y'all help me out here.
Frangelico Friday.
Oh gosh, that would be hard though.
Yeah, we used to be bartenders. That's the only reason why I know what that is.
Fruity Drink Friday.
Fruity Drink Friday.
Let's just be sweet. All sweet tropical drinks. Fruity.
Fireball Friday. James Scott.
Oh,
Nailed
there
it.
you go.
Nailed it, brother. Thank
That would
you.
be hard though too. Gosh, could you imagine like after every song if you took a shot Fireball? That would be.
Is anybody drinking more during this time than usual? And is anybody else getting fat? Because I know that I'm getting fat. I'm scared to even look at the scales because I know that I'm getting fat.
Mhm.
You know what? I'm going to slow this down a little bit and look at some
Can they hear the like clicking and the beeping?
Can you guys hear the clicking in this? It's very.
Of the messages? I don't remember it doing that last week.
It's
Did
so,
y'all hear that?
It's so weird.
Instagram, I know you can hear it because it's coming out of the speaker. You
Yeah,
hear that click?
everyone hears the deal. So
Oh,
that
that's annoying.
you know what? We're all having to deal with things these days we don't like. You know. Patrick says us and Cassidy Pope live streams are making weeks go by quicker. She's
Aw.
awesome. We love her.
She's an amazing singer.
We haven't talked to her in a long time.
So we have a special guest coming up in about 10 minutes.
Yes. Can't
And,
wait for you guys to meet this guy.
We've become very dear friends and we miss him a lot. Have you already mentioned who it is?
Well, it's a very funny man. I said he was funny and very handsome.
Yes.
And
And
that's
he's
as
a
far as I
ginger.
got. Yeah, he's the most handsome ginger I know.
Yes.
He's very famous, very wealthy, and very funny. His name is Jon Reep. He's a very funny comedian, and he's given me some good advice.
And we've
In the
never
comedy
really
world.
tried this whole Skyping in thing, so that we're keeping our fingers crossed.
Yeah.
It's gonna go well.
So let's do. I know you
we have
guys.
time for one more song.
Yeah, you guys
before
want to
we
hear
go
us.
on.
Heather says it's not distracting.
Okay,
Tara
good.
says she's getting fat. I'm getting fat. Everybody.
We need to do Weird Al.
I want to talk.
Just eat it. Just eat it. Eat it.
Ugh, don't eat it. All right. What do you want to do? So let's stick with the plan.
Let's do Up and Smoke.
All right.
Inman, our merch guy.
And friend.
And lovely, beautiful friend requested this last week. We miss seeing his face. And we'll send this one out to Inman.
All right, here we go. She lights me up, inhales me, blows me out like a cigarette.
His fingertips tracing my skin like a wildfire, and I can't handle it.
I keep coming back. I keep coming back. I keep coming back for more. I keep coming back. I keep coming back. I keep coming back for more. Playing with fire, and the flames getting higher. I'm going up in smoke.
You got someone else, but I don't care. I want you and you belong right here.
Yeah, there's someone else, but she's not you. No, she don't love me like you do.
So I keep coming back. I keep coming back.
I keep coming back for more. I keep coming back. I keep coming back. I keep coming back for more. Playing with fire, and the flames getting higher. I'm going up in smoke. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Just when I think I'm out, you pull me right back in.
Been here before, and here we go
again.
Playing with fire.
Yeah.
I keep coming back for more.
Just when I think I'm out, you pull me right back in. That's Sean, everybody. No, it's not. The crowd's going. They're gonna make it wild. Watch this. Yeah. Thank you guys.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
This is so much fun. Thank y'all for being here with us. We're getting through this together.
So listen, I hear there's a thing called watch party that you guys can do. So if you're on Facebook, start a watch party, spread this around. Let's get these numbers up, and let's make the party bigger, shall we?
I like the visual claps, too. Did you see that?
I like the visual
Heather
claps.
just sent us some visual claps.
Yeah, I'll take a visual clap. Just somebody give me the clap. Anybody, really. Oh, there, look, Instagram. Instagram is lighting up over here.
I know, I love it.
Aspen, Jay Roberts.
Hey, Missy. My cousin Missy is on here, y'all. She's a nurse. Thank you so much for doing what you're doing right now. I talked to Lori, her sister, which is also a nurse. Thank you so much, Lori. You guys are amazing. Thanks for taking care of everybody.
Look at this.
Doing what you do.
Absolutely, man.
All of our medical people out there, we love you guys.
Yeah. Really, really hard job. You guys got the hardest job in the world right now. Yeah, we appreciate you guys. I'm glad that we don't have to go see you. We're going to try to stay away from you, but thank you guys so much for being here. You guys, if you're just joining us, we haven't gone to the store in a while. But I'm going to say, this is called Night Hawk Black.
It sounds dangerous.
Night Hawk Black.
It is dangerous, I suppose, if you drink more than
And
one box.
you know what? I'm okay with this. It's good.
Cheers.
Cheers, baby.
Yes. Okay, so last Wednesday I was sore because I had been doing a bunch of work around the house. Yesterday, I think Keeper may have posted on.
Michael, you getting love, baby?
Keeper may have posted on, I think our story on Facebook, me pressure washing. I'm sore again from pressure washing yesterday.
Yeah.
I did our driveway.
She can't hardly. Yeah, no, it's sad.
We're getting so much done though with this time off.
We are.
Around the house,
Yeah.
cleaning the garage out,
It's
pressure
true.
washing. I gotta do the patio tomorrow. Get it all cleaned off. We,
What? How do you say that name? Christiara?
I don't
you
know
see
where
that?
you are. I did not. I'm sorry. We also went camping with Cooper in the backyard. We set up a fire pit out there and a tent and roasted weenies
It was awesome.
and
It was awesome.
watched a movie in the tent. And we tried to sleep out there. We made it till about 12:30, and we decided to come in. That's probably why I'm sore too.
So I'm gonna start. I'm gonna Instagram. What's up, Drew? Megan Zimmerman, deep clean the house.
Deep clean. That's exactly what we've been doing.
So I'm gonna pop some sweet messages up here. You guys. saying
Lisa's
such
asking
nice
about
things.
Cooper. Cooper is awesome. He because we started a little earlier tonight on Wine on Wednesday, which I think you guys like it a little bit earlier. Give me some hearts if y'all like it at 8 o'clock.
8 or 9? 8 o'clock? I think 8 o'clock. Everybody's
I
probably
think
gonna like
8
that
is
better.
probably a little better, just so on the East Coast we're not going so late. We have 1 minute till we
Yep.
have our
Special guest.
join
Don
us.
Ford, what's up? Miss you guys in the Fairhope.
Hi to everybody in Fairhope. We love you guys. Everybody likes 8 o'clock, Keeper, on Instagram.
Alright, we're going to try to keep it.
Yes, we'll try to keep that going. The only reason why we were going on at 9 before is because we were trying to get Cooper in bed so he'd be good and asleep.
Yeah.
So if we do it at 8, I may have to run in and out of the room
Alright.
to get him.
Alright, so listen. This is our friend Jon Reep. He's going to call in any second. Any second, guys. He's going to call in. And this guy's hilarious.
He's the Dodge guy.
He's been all over the place. He's been in movies.
Wait a minute. Let's just go to his wiki here while we're waiting
Yeah.
for him to call because I think
Right.
that's always interesting.
All right, John, don't stand me up. I'm going to be
Do that.
super mad and embarrassed. Oh, y'all hear that?
Answering. Come on. Get it. Here he is. What?
How do I answer it, John?
Are you kidding me right now?
It's not showing. Oh, here it is. Sorry, I only have so much screen space.
Oh my gosh.
All right, hang on a second. Here he comes. Hang on. Wait for it.
The
Wait
man,
for it.
the myth, the legend. Jon Reep, everybody.
What's up, brother?
Hey guys, can you hear me?
We can hear you. Keeper's trying to get you on our screen so everybody in Facebook land can see you.
Oh, well, thank you. Yes, you want to get all this beautiful gingerness going on right here.
Unfortunately, Instagram peeps, if you have a Facebook, y'all come over to Facebook so you can see John's beautiful face.
There he is.
They can hear you on Instagram, but they won't be able to see you tonight.
But don't
Oh,
forget
that actually might be better, Shona. Hey, I want you to know something. Look, I did my hair kind of like you.
Oh, you got the
What happens when you get quarantined and you got nothing to do? I had my girlfriend cut my hair like you a little bit.
You got the hawk going on. I like it.
Yeah. What do you call that? I was trying to go for a mullet, but I don't have enough hair in the back for it to be a full mullet. I don't know what you call this.
Well, please tell me you're gonna go for the full mullet, right?
100%. It's
Yes.
just I gotta it's baby steps. I still have, just not enough back here, but I'm working on it. I kind of like this. I feel lighter.
I've been trying to talk Keeper into the mullet.
I'm gonna do one or two things. I'm not gonna cut my hair until all this is over, so we're down to here probably.
Ooh.
Or I'm gonna just shave it off.
What do you got under that hat right now?
It's pretty long.
Yeah, it's getting long, man. So see, it's
Oh yeah.
very.
Flock of seagulls, baby. I love it.
It's a little skater right now, like
No.
yeah.
Yeah. You look like a young Tony Hawk.
Dude, I get Tony Hawk all the time.
Do you really? Yeah, I can see it.
And they say
I can see it. You guys sound good, by the way. I was sitting here listening to you the whole time.
No, thanks, man.
You sound great. How you been since this whole? I'm sure you've already talked about it, but
Yeah.
staying at home and getting stir crazy. You doing anything creative to pass the time?
Well, John, we've been training for this for like 20 years now because we've been on tour together 24/7.
Yeah. So we're
So
used
we're-
to these confined spaces together.
We're doing okay. I'm really concerned about the folks out there that aren't used to the married couples that aren't used to being together all the time.
Yeah, I talked about this a little bit on my podcast. So I predicted one or two things are going to happen. There's going to be a new baby boom, I think. And if that's the case, then there's also going to be a lot of babies named Corona or coronavirus or COVID. And COVID's not bad. It sounds pretty cool. Like, I actually thought of a funny T-shirt would be like just a picture of David Allen Coe with a surgical mask. And it just says, David Allen COVID. I survived it,
I got you.
But I'm sure that's going to happen.
No, it probably will, man. It is weird to think about, like, all the people who don't do what we do because, like, I know a lot of couples, man, that they could never coexist like this. I mean, they should have got married in the first place.
I know. There's going to be a lot of new babies and a lot of new divorces and all of it. Yeah. I mean,
Possibly some alcoholics.
cheers, you guys. I want to show you something.
What are you drinking there? Is that a mudslide? What is that?
Oh, you got a box.
Oh, you got the black box.
You got the black box.
The little black box.
I'm having a little cab salve out of this black box right here, and I'm drinking it out of this tumbler that looks like, like hardwood.
Oh, that's what it is. It looked like when you first came on, it looked like a mudslide, like a chocolate, like.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
But-
we just figured that's the kind of drink you drink is a mudslide. Maybe a pina colada in sorts.
That's what ends up happening later.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Yeah. I have to check on Cooper
Yeah.
because you guys,
I thought you'd never leave.
talk amongst yourselves.
Shona, no!
So,
Oh, you're right.
so tell everybody about you because, like, maybe some of our audience doesn't
Yeah,
know everything about you. And I mean,
sure.
about your podcast and your site and all that stuff.
I would love to. Thank you. Well, for those of you who don't know, I'm best friends with Kiefer. We'll start with that.
We'll start there.
Mostly a comedian, sometimes an actor, podcaster, karaoke singer. But yeah, I've done a lot of random stuff. I won Last Comic Standing season 5, 2007. I've had
Awesome, man.
different comedy specials. I got one out right now on Amazon Prime called The Ginger Beard Man. I have a podcast called Country Ish, which kind of sums up my whole life. I'm coming to you live from Hickory, North Carolina right now, and the word, Hickory's got the word hick in the title.
Right.
So I've had that whole, I am kind of country, but I'm kind of not because I lived in Los Angeles for 18 years.
Yeah.
So I've got my foot in both worlds. So I came up with country-ish, So I'm a little bit country and mostly just fun. And I don't hunt really, I don't fish, but I like country music and I hang out with people who do that stuff.
That's cool. It's kind of like a dual citizenship.
It kind of is. Yeah. Like I don't fish, but I do love sushi.
Yes.
Yes.
That's all you really need to do.
Yeah. Now, we were supposed to be working together in Vegas, I think, right about now. Was it this weekend?
I think it was this weekend, man. We had, 5 nights at Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club. I was opening up for John.
Yep.
He was very gracious enough to let me open up for him. I've been doing stand-up comedy for about a little bit now, for those of you who may not know.
Yeah.
So we've been doing that, and I was really, really looking forward to that, man. It really, really stunk. That,
I was holding out. I didn't want to be the guy to cancel. And I remember we were texting each other like, hey, dude, are we still doing this? And you said, yep, I'm still in. I go, me too. And then like 3 days later, it's like, yeah, nobody's doing anything. I didn't want to be the one to cancel on them, but, I'm sure they'll rebook us, right?
I hope so, Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy, I know you're watching this.
Jimmy,
everyone's doing this stuff from home now.
No, exactly. I'm sure he is. Well, Jimmy, he's always hitting me up, find out what's going on, what I'm doing.
Well, I do want to tell your audience that not only is he a hell of a singer, songwriter, guitarist, this man is funny, and he's got some very funny stories about his son, which I love. And I was really looking forward to seeing what you've been up to comedy wise. So I was really bummed out that we're not together right now in Vegas.
Yeah, man, I am too. I've been working really hard trying to get where I need to be, and so for the whole month of January, I did about 17 features, and got up to about 45 minutes. And I was just like, it was a struggle, man. But yeah, I was writing like crazy.
Damn.
And writing a lot of funny songs, and working on my in-between stuff and everything, But I'm just really, really upset that I can't get out there and get reps in right now, because that's all I wanted to do was just do that, man. For
Same here. I've been sitting here thinking about, like, when this is over with, what am I going to have to say about all this on stage, And I really haven't come up with any jokes about it yet, because I don't know how it's going to end. Like, I don't want to start writing jokes about something that ain't funny in about 6 months from now or whatever. I don't know. So I'm kind of waiting for it to die down.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to let my brain come up with things that are okay to talk about.
Yeah, and I'm wondering too, like, everybody and their dog is going to be talking about this.
Right.
This is going to be, and like my thing, like, is from a songwriter standpoint, if everyone's doing this, I stay away from that and I do this. But in the comedy world, you kind of have to talk about what's going on, man. Just because it's...
Yeah, I think it's okay if you just have 1 or 2 jokes and then just move on. It's like an icebreaker. It's like, I know we're all thinking it, so here's 1 joke, maybe 2, and then guess what? We're back to having fun. That's kind of be my approach.
Just walk out on stage and just start coughing and not cover your mouth.
Right. Yeah, I thought
watch the crowd run.
Oh, I have to tell you this. Okay, so today, randomly, I had a doctor's appointment, okay? And it wasn't anything COVID related at all. I just had this on the books for a long time.
Yeah.
And I knew everyone there would be wearing masks and all that stuff. And I guess I saw this on Facebook. You can make a really good mask out of boxer brief underwear. Yeah. So it's real, and it looked great. All you got to do, right, you take 1 leg hole, put it over your head like this. So you got that part. Spin it around, take the other leg hole, put it up. It looks like a ninja mask.
No way.
And it's great.
I'm so upset that you didn't bring an example.
Well,
I mean, you have. Hopefully, you have a pair on.
Alan, shut your eyes. Yeah. Well, maybe in a minute we'll do that.
Or just take Alan's.
Well, Alan, he goes commando.
Well,
Yeah. Alan, he doesn't go way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, and he don't wear boxer briefs either.
yeah. All right.
So what's funny is the guy that I work with on my podcast, his name happens to be Alan Jackson. And so his whole life, he's gotten, hey, Chattahoochee, hey, crazy about a Mercury, all those old Alan Jackson songs.
Oh, yeah.
But on the podcast, I've nicknamed him the Alan Jackson.
The original.
The.
The original.
Yeah. And because I want people to think there's a chance if they tune in to my podcast that they might see Alan Jackson, and they will.
That's
It's
really
Alan Jackson. It's
You're not
that.
lying.
Yeah.
It's not a lie.
Yeah.
Also, I want to say thank you for writing a theme song for my podcast.
Oh, you're welcome.
That was hilarious.
Well, I wish my recording skills at the house were better, but hopefully it sufficed for what you needed. And
100%.
I can't wait to hear it. I can't wait to hear it.
I was hoping that when we got together in Vegas, we could do a live recording and get the whole audience clapping,
Yeah.
So for those of you who don't know, nice guy, funny guy, he the song "Thank God I'm a Country Boy," he changed the lyrics to "Thank God I'm Country-ish," and it's really great. We played it at the end of my podcast, so yeah, thank you for that. Thanks for doing that, buddy.
Yeah, it was your idea. I just hopped on it. That was fun, man. It was a lot of fun to do, and I don't know, man. We got to get our podcast going and all that stuff. It's just like I find myself busier now, not leaving the house than I was when we always. I mean, I find myself on the phone and on the computer. I don't know Instagram. I don't know what you guys feel over there. Instagram, they're feeling a little bit less love because they're not here, but we'll get to you, I promise. But I find myself on the computer constantly trying to figure this stuff out, software, hardware, so we can have these kind of shows to bring people on.
There's not enough hours in the day, it seems like, even though we're here.
I mean, because like tonight, we're streaming to multiple platforms, and that's super, super cool, and I'm trying to figure all that stuff out, and
Hey, same here, man. I've actually, with all this downtime, I thought like, well, I see a lot of people, and I was fighting against this for a long time, but I see a lot of people talking about TikTok.
Yeah.
And I'm like, am I going to have to get on TikTok?
You got to.
I mean, you guys know I love to sing. I love karaoke. And I thought like Facebook really won't let you lip sync someone else's music.
No.
But TikTok somehow figured it out. And so now that I live at home with my mother, that's my roommate. And we're doing just fine, but I'm trying to get her busy, get her moving. She's 72 years old. I want to get some energy going here, some fitness.
I'm with you.
And we've been dancing on TikTok, man. I've learned a lot on TikTok.
It's great. I think they get away with it because they only have a certain amount of time. It's like 30 seconds of the song. So that's probably how they get away with that. But Shauna and I we started getting into TikTok and doing all that stuff. It's normally, I had a 16-year-old tell me his name is Dylan, and he's 16 years old. And I actually had a meeting with the 16-year-old about how to most benefit from TikTok. And
right,
dude, I'm telling you, this kid is like, I think it's called Dylan. I can't think of his handle. I'd love to push him right now, but it's a friend of mine I went to school with, and he was on TikTok for like 4 months. He's got like 2 million followers, like 30 million streams. I mean, it's crazy. And he just does these silly things. People love it. He's crushing it. And so I called him and said, hey, I said, so what should I do with this, And he's like, well, it's a lot of young people are on here, but there are a few old people too.
Yeah.
So he was talking to me.
We are old.
Wait, did he point at you when he said, and a lot of old people?
Well, it was just a phone, but I know that he pointed at me. I couldn't see anything, but I know he was pointing at me.
Yeah, you felt it. Yeah, I know.
I did, man.
Look, I'm 48 years old. I'm way too old to be on there. What I've started doing, and I did this today with one of your songs, because I knew I was going to be on here. I looked up you guys, Thompson Square. It's a sound. Kiss Me or Not, 15 seconds,
Yeah.
and some girl had already lip synced it, but I did a duet. So I'm sitting
I love it.
next to her, and she's saying, "Are you going to kiss me or not?" And I'm like, "What? I don't even know." So it's fun to duet people because my comedy's on there too, and there are people who lip sync my comedy, and then I will duet with them, and they love it. The
I'm
fans
doing
love that
that.
kind of stuff.
I'm doing that tomorrow, John.
Yeah.
I'm gonna duet you
Oh, let's do it.
with your comedy.
You are an amazing karaoke duet partner. Yes, I've experienced this.
Do you know how much that warms my heart to hear you say that?
Yeah.
I wish we were at Santa's Pub in Nashville right
I know.
now.
Listen, y'all, if you ever come to Nashville, once we get out of this crazy quarantine, there's a place called Santa's Pub. It's the best karaoke bar in Nashville by far.
It's amazing.
It's
And
awesome.
last time John was in town, he was playing Zanies, and we all went over to Santa's afterwards, and we sang, and we had such a good time.
It was so fun.
You guys, I've asked Brad Paisley this question. A lot of professional singers, they either they're like, hell no, I'm never doing karaoke. That is ridiculous. How could you sit through that? I think I had to talk y'all into going. But then I think once you got there, you're like, oh my God, this is hilarious.
Well, it was it was just fun.
Yeah,
You didn't have to really be concerned. There was no pressure or anything.
right.
You know.
And everybody's getting into it, singing with you. It's more of a camaraderie thing, really.
Yes.
All right, I'm
So
gonna
They
give you.
can see your lovely face now on Instagram. We're just.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
Hey, Instagram. Do not adjust your screen. It's this red.
Yeah, look at that. There's a close up. Oh God.
This is the actual color right here.
What is
Hello. Check out my
Yeah,
new
yeah.
bullet.
Don't change your hue, saturation, and all that stuff. This is exactly what he looks like.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. John is one of the funniest freaking guys I've ever seen, and I've learned a lot by watching his stuff. Brent Blakeney is on here.
Yeah.
You see Brent?
He texted me before we came on here. Brent opens up for me a lot. Another great comedian.
Super.
He loves you. And he goes, I'm resisting the urge to put his phone number on Facebook Live right now. Because he has
I'll kill you, Brent. I will
Yeah.
kill you. That's
I
so
see a lot of
funny.
people going live. A lot of people are doing a lot of interactive stuff right now. And I like this too. Well, sometimes what I've been doing with my mother, another thing other than TikTok, is I do a thing called walkie-talkie time.
Yeah.
And me and Mom will just get out of the house. I got a big selfie stick. We'll walk around the block and we'll do this. We'll Facebook Live people and just talk to people. And my mother, if you got to go back and watch one of these, she has
I will.
the best Southern accent. You would fall in love with her. Betty Reep is watching. I know you're watching, Mom. I
I
love
love
you.
it. I love it. I love it.
So yeah, when do you think you're gonna get back out there, man? When's the end of this gonna happen? What do you have a prediction?
Well,
Well,
all of our gigs have been canceled until
2022.
yeah, 2021 to be honest. Yeah.
Well,
So-
yeah, I think we're pretty much out of work until this fall and the first of next year. I think it's probably going to take us a couple of years to get back to where we are now. Honestly,
Yeah.
for all of us, I think there's going to be a cleanse of sorts with artists and with venues and all these things. So I mean, it's such a bad thing, But the only saving grace in mentally for me is everybody's in this together. So you know how it's like if you're the last kid to get picked at kickball on the playground. I mean, we're all the last kid on the playground right now, and so we all feel bad, and it's hitting all of us. And it doesn't matter how much money you have or how little money you have, you can wind up with no money, with no nothing, So you know what? The good thing about all of this stuff is I spent a lot of time with her in a different capacity because I can't go anywhere.
And spending time with Cooper.
And with Cooper, man, we're camping in the backyard. We got the fire pit going out there. We roasting marshmallows and hot dogs. I mean, this is stuff that we haven't taken the time to do in 4 years of his life. So that part of it, man, is pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah, you're getting some forced family fun, and I bet you a lot of people are going to change how they lived before this because they found new fun things that they didn't even know that they would like. Like that kind of stuff. It's just go in the backyard, be in the fire pit, or all kinds of stuff. So
Simple things.
I think a lot of people, when this is over, are going to make a mad rush to any live
Dude,
venue, and you're going to sell. I know you already sell out, but it's going to be like as soon as you do your new tour day, it's going to get crazy. I
I
guarantee.
think so too, man. I think as soon as they say, hey, y'all, we got something to fix this, or hey, it's not as bad as we thought, or hey, whatever. I think you're right, man. I think you're right. And then,
We got to do something together, you guys. We got to find something for us to do.
I think it would be great. In the short time that I've been a comedian, I've made some really great friends, and then I met you, and then
I'm really proud of you because
What?
you just called yourself a comedian. I'm
Well,
really proud of that.
the reason why I did is because Brent Blakeney.
Yeah.
I
Because he's not done that, John. He's been like, oh, I'm just giving,
I'm just playing around.
giving
with
it
it.
a go. That's the first time I've heard him say that, and it's
Well, good. No, look,
It was funny because Brent's
you
actually the
go
one
up
that
in
said
front
to
of an
me.
audience and you tell jokes and you get laughs and you do it over and over again. Like you said, you up to 45 minutes.
Yeah.
You're a comedian, dude.
Well, what was funny is Brent said something to me one night. I got off stage or whatever. He said, "Man, dude," he goes, "Congratulations, you're a comedian." I was like, "Wait." I mean, it may have seemed not seem like much at all to me to him, but that was a huge thing for me to have someone that I revered as a great comic to say something like
Yeah.
that, because I've wanted to do this my whole life. I've wanted to be a singer my whole life. I wanted to be a comedian my whole life. Never had the guts to do the comedian thing. The music thing came very natural to me, and so that's what I do. And then when I realized, when we got out of a record deal, I realized, hey, Sean was like, why don't you do what you wanted to do? You can do music and that, and it's okay. And so I started writing and using that work ethic of songwriting and just turning it into the comedy thing. And it's been a lot of fun, man. And everyone that I've opened up for has been like super nice and supportive and not like belittling or anything like that. So it's been really great. And you and Brent and Dusty, and I mean, you guys have all been really cool to me. And the Zanies have been amazing to me, and Lucia there, and just really good people, man. So I cherish that.
it
for
really
sure.
does seem like a brotherhood for sure.
Yeah.
You know what it is? It's a really weird fraternity that, because if you go up there and you're pouring your heart and soul out, you're really exposing yourself. Like it's raw. It's just you and a mic and them. And if it works, it's the greatest feeling. And other comedians know what it's like. So if you take that risk and you go up there and you do it, it's like you're in a fraternity. It's like, come here, everybody. Congratulations. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Now I just got to learn how to play a guitar.
Yeah. Hey, you teach me how to be as funny as you do. I can teach you how to play guitar.
And I tried for a minute. I got a nice guitar and I thought I'm going to sit down and do this. And I got some chords down. I took lessons and then I had to leave to go on the road and I didn't take the guitar. And I came back like 3 weeks later and all the calluses I had built up went away. And I sat down and went, ow!
Yeah.
This hurts. I'm not doing it.
Well, that's what to me. So learning guitar feels like the same thing as me learning to be on stage and being a comedian. I'm super comfortable on stage. I can sing in front of a million people, have no problem whatsoever. Being on stage in front of 300 people, 20 people, whatever else, it feels like that first time you're trying to play guitar, and it's just like it's hard, it's foreign, it's intimidating, it's scary, all these things. So I just started kind of getting over that,
Mm-hmm.
and then someone ate it back.
Right. And then this happened. That's right.
Thanks,
Somebody
John.
ate a bat.
Who the
That's
hell
right.
eats a bat?
I mean, Ozzy Osbourne, one Ozzy Osbourne started the whole thing. Some guy trying to do Ozzy in another country.
It's like they've never heard of refrigeration.
Right. I remember the last time we were talking about something that we could do together. We came up with this kind of a neat idea, maybe campground comedy. You remember this?
Yeah.
I think that might be something we could do where we go. I mean, the idea, if you don't mind me sharing it, do you mind me
Go
talking
ahead.
about it? Yeah.
I'm sure that Brent or Dusty Slay will steal it.
Hey, they can make some cameos on there.
But Dusty's getting a little bit big, you know, so
No, Brent Blakeney can pretend to be Sasquatch in the woods.
Comedians and campfires. Yes.
Yeah. Well, the idea was we would go to like a campground where people are just they take their campers or they camp out or whatever, and we go and we meet people, we hang out with them, and at the end of the weekend or whatever, we've come up with comedy and songs about them, and we perform it at the end of the weekend after we went, fishing or tubing and whatever you want to do, playing cornhole together, all that stuff.
that's it, man. We put a CD out. Put a CD out after every trip.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
that'd be
can
awesome.
you imagine if you just went camping with your family and then all of a sudden, like I picture we roll in a very cool pimped out RV
Of course.
that we roll in and it folds open into a stage. And then we could sing from the stage, we could do comedy from the stage, but they don't know that till like 3 days in. They think we're just in tents or something.
Yeah.
But that'd be cool. Like if you're hanging out with your family and all of a sudden Thompson Square and Dusty Slay and Brent Blakeney and Jon Reep show up.
That's great, man. You know, one of the coolest things, I never did this in the beginning, but like, you know who Tim Sullivan is, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So Tim's a great friend of mine as well. He's helped me out a lot. And the first real kind of comedy tour that I did, it was me and Tim in a Buick, and we were just driving around, man, in these different cities, and it was just so cool. And I was like, just setting those, you put a live stream in those cars, man, and
Yeah.
I think people would love it. I know that's the kind of stuff I love watching people talk about things that they're passionate about, you know. And,
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I mean, this thank God, the one thing I do have that's saving my sanity right now because I can't leave and tour is working on this podcast. I can come here with Alan Jackson and my buddies, and we have fun segments, and we can still make that happen without having to leave good old Hickory.
Yeah.
So that's the one thing I got right now, and I'm actually having a ball doing it.
No, it's great, man. I need to do that as well. And there's a lot of people I want to talk to about a bunch of different things. So I'm
Sure.
trying to figure out how what it sounds like, what the title is, et cetera, et cetera. You know,
Yeah.
figuring that part of it out. You know, but I
Yeah.
don't know, man. It's a crazy new world, brother.
I know, man. That's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. But
Yeah.
I love it, and I miss you, buddy. I
You
miss
too,
both
man.
of you guys.
You too, brother. Listen, I really appreciate you coming on here, and hopefully we can do some more stuff like this. I think we should probably do this comedian thing too, like on the on your Instagram and my Instagram, the comedy side. So if people who like, I'm sure there's some people here going, "What are you guys talking about comedy? I don't want to talk about comedy. I want to hear everybody sing."
I'm sure a lot of your fans are going, "Who is this idiot?" And there might be some of the people on my page like, "Who's John talking to?"
Right, right. Well, those of you who just joined us or probably left and came back, we're having Jon Reep here with us tonight. He's a great, funny comedian, great actor. He's been in movies. He's been on TV.
He's the man.
He's just
the
really,
man.
really great. So, John, you're a great human being, man. Thank you so much for stopping by, and please keep in touch and be safe and wash your freaking hands. And
Much
if
love.
you're gonna do the underwear mask thing, please make sure it's your own.
I will, and I'll send you guys a picture of that, okay?
Please do, and I'll post it everywhere.
Okay.
God
I
bless
love
you, buddy.
Bye.
See you, man.
Bye.
Look at this guy. That's amazing.
Chug, 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 chug.
Are we still on?
Well, yeah. Yeah, everyone just saw that, John.
I love it.
All right, I guess we're hanging up over here.
All right, guys. Thank you, man.
Bye-bye.
All right, everybody. That was funny. All right, we're just gonna do this a little bit differently. All right. So let's sing some songs.
Yes,
we have
please.
some singing to do. Thank you guys for being patient with that.
You wanna
John
do
is a
this
really
one?
great friend of ours, and we miss him dearly. And we wanted to talk to him and see what was going on in the comedy world and see how everything is. Instagram, I'm sorry we haven't shown you very much love in a while. So thank you for hanging out. Those of you who still are here.
We're really trying to figure this out where we can have everything all in one place. So bear with us. We love you guys.
Yeah,
Bad noise.
Oh, bad noise. You know what that is? That's my computer fan. Let me put you guys back on your stand. Let me put you back on the stand.
And then we're going to sing another John Prine song that a lot of you might not know is an actual John Prine song.
Yeah.
Kiefer and I didn't even realize this until today. So, sorry Facebook, we're waiting on Instagram here.
All right, we're back.
Did you start it over?
No, it's still going.
Okay. All right, because I know
Yeah, sorry about Instagram. You guys were right on top of the fan.
Instagram will cut us off at like 45 minutes or something, I think.
What song are we doing, babe?
So, let's do this one. So there's a George Strait song called I Just Want to Dance With You that was actually written by Jon Reep. And
let's see.
Our other selection that we're going to end the night with, which we're not ready to leave yet by any
No, we'll
means.
hang out for a little while.
We're going to sing more. Is another surprise Jon Prine song that you guys are going to go, what? Really? I put it on here.
Yeah, okay, alright.
Right here? You got it? Is that guitar the same guitar?
I think it's the wrong instructions.
Oh, no, it's actually not. Is that the same guitar we practiced with?
No, but it doesn't
That's
matter.
why. That's the reason why the other song was higher too.
Well, it wasn't. Alright. Now you're gonna see me and Shauna get in a fight. Me and Shauna are gonna get in a fight, guys. I apologize for that.
Oh man, I'm gonna go back through these comments for these requests. She thinks I still care. There's some great ones in here.
We changed this key because it was you wanted to be high. You wanted to be higher, right? All right, let's try it. That's not right. There's no way that's right. All right. Sorry, guys. You're going to have to bear with it.
You want another glass of wine?
Maybe I should. Or we should do a song we freaking know.
I'm real glad we practiced today.
Well, Shauna changed the keys because they're boy songs and now they're girl songs. So I'm
a girl song?
I don't want to be the kind of hesitate, be too shy, way too late. I don't care what they say other lovers do. I just want to dance with you. I got a feeling that you got a heart like mine. So let it show, let it shine. If we have a chance to make one heart or two, I just want to dance with you. I want to dance with you. Twirl you all around the floor. That's what they invented dancing for. I just want to dance with you. I want to dance with you. Hold you in my arms once more. That's what they invented dancing for. I just want to dance with you. Yeah. Lost Instagram. I caught you looking at me when I looked at you. Yes, I did. Ain't that true? You won't get embarrassed by the things I do. I just want to dance with you.
Boys are playing softly and the girls are too. So am I, and so are you. If this was a movie, we'd be right on cue.
I just want to dance with you. I want to dance with you. Twirl you all around the floor. That's what they intended dancing for. I just want to dance with you. I want to dance with you. Hold you in my arms once more. That's what they intended dancing for. I just want to dance with you. Yeah. Yeah, I want to dance with you. Hold you in my arms once more. That's what they intended dancing I just wanna dance with you. One more time. I just wanna dance with you. Yeah. All right. Instagram got cut off.
Where did our applause go?
I think people are tired. I think maybe we talked too long. I don't know. I enjoyed the conversation with Brother Reep though. I thought it was fun.
Is Ryan still on here? Ryan Sumi, are you still on here?
Oh, okay. Here's our Instagrammers back. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good?
What's good?
You know what's good?
The wine. The wine is good.
Christaria. Look at this. Is that Christaria Williams? I love your name. Christaria. Such a beautiful name. Here.
No. Chris Carey.
Chris Carey?
Chris Carey.
Chris Carey. Chris Carey?
It's a really beautiful name. We're slaughtering it right now.
Slaughtering.
All right, let me just.
All right.
Oh God.
Guys, we're on a box of wine here.
How many glasses have you had?
This makes me want to go to the bathroom really bad.
Okay, that's oh my gosh, that's like the whole box.
That's a good old healthy drink right there. All right. Thanks, James McCoy on YouTube. Joey Morris is coming in here from Periscope. We've got who do we got here? Angel on Instagram. Washington State. Christy, what's up? Brandy. Drink, sing. I think she's saying shut up and sing.
Yes, please, let's do.
So, yeah. Joshua Inman's here. He says, I am enjoying it. Thank you, Joshua.
We had a request for this one. This is an oldie from Thompson Square.
Let's do that. For my buddy Blake Davis. Blake, you still on here?
Is Blake still on here?
It's 9 o'clock. He's probably in bed. Michael on YouTube.
We would ordinarily just be getting started on this thing for all of our old school winos out there.
Thank you guys on YouTube for streaming because we've never streamed live on YouTube before. So this is really exciting. We got new people. Michael, I'm going to butcher your last name, man.
That's Mike and Gwen.
No, I know, but I'm going to butcher the last name. You say that.
Rickliano.
I can't do it. I can't. I'm way too Caucasian.
That's right.
I'm too country for that.
You gotta have a little Italian in you.
I say Gwen. I say Michael. I can't do the last. I can't say it. I can't say it.
Gwen and Mike were coming to your house. I saw your photos of your swimming pool. And
yes.
The cover was on it, and even with the cover on it, it looked super inviting. So
what I think is funny is they're together.
Make that happen one day.
They're together. I'm assuming you guys are together, but you're streaming on two different platforms.
That's great.
Mike's a YouTube guy. Mike and Gwen are two of our dear friends, great fans, been very faithful. Misty is a great fan, just such great people. Lindsay, I see all these people every week. I love you guys. Monica, she says, you do not talk enough. Ryan's here. I feel like we're all with family, man. I love it, guys. Thank you so much.
Look, we have to do a little piece of She Thinks I... Hold on, we're coming at you.
Just because I
ask a
friend about her. That's too high.
Hold on, we're gonna get it.
Because I asked a friend about her. Ready?
It's still gonna be too high, I think.
Just because I asked a friend about her. Just because I rang her. What is it?
Yeah, that's the reason why I was trying to.
Oh, you trying to pull lyrics up?
Yeah.
I was just waiting on you.
You were waiting. That was not waiting.
I was just waiting on Shauna.
Oh my
She does not know the song. I know the song.
I feel like
I know the song.
Hold on. I feel like we need to calm down.
Go. Just because I asked a friend about her. Just because I spoke her name somewhere. Just because I rang her number by mistake today. She thinks I still care. Just because I haunt the same old places where the memory of her lingers everywhere. Just because I'm not the happy guy I used to be, she thinks I still care. Oh, she thinks I still care.
Alright, come on. Hopefully the name will come up again that
Look at
requested
that.
It kept coming by. I just couldn't pass it up.
Yeah. Oh, really? They kept requesting it?
Yes.
Somebody
Brent.
wants to hear
Thank you,
Charlotte sing
Brent.
some old country. That's pretty old.
Resigliano.
Resigliano. I'm just.
Thank you, Michael.
I'm not. I'll never be able to say that.
That was for JR.
All right. Thanks, Jr.
Or Junior. Whichever one you prefer. JR, Junior. Thank you for watching. When we will take you up on coming over for that swimming pool when it warms up and we get out of this dang quarantine.
Are you guys checking out the hey Instagram? You guys checking out the Sunday quarantine kitchen? What's that, Becky Seth? Shallow. Write that down. We're doing shallow next week.
We told them we were going to do that this week.
No, we lied.
You're in quarantine kitchen.
Dana wants to hear Katie Oslin, Shauna. 3 Wild Horses says play a song. What else we got over here in the Insta?
What old country song can we do? Can we do You Don't Have Very Far to Go for Brent?
Yeah.
Brent, this is another Haggard song.
Good vibes, baby.
I think Keeper was telling me that he sang Diana for you that one time. This is another Haggard song that's one of my favorites. And it's been a long time since I've sang this.
You always. I think you're in G, aren't you?
I think so. You always find a way to hurt my pride. If I'm not crying, you're not satisfied. I don't know why you wanna hurt me so.
If you're trying to break my heart, you don't have very far to go.
You don't have
Very far to go before the heartache begins. I already feel the sadness of a heartbreak setting in. You're turning down the flame of love too low. And if you're trying to break my heart, you don't have very far to go. Yes, if you're trying to break my heart, you don't have very far to go. That's Shauna Thompson, everybody.
some Merle Haggard. Yes,
Give
yes.
her some applause, baby. Give her some applause. If you love that, come on now.
If you do George Jones, you gotta follow it up with some Haggard. A Haggard chaser.
A Haggard chaser?
Yeah,
What do you think?
it's pretty good. Well, Etta, do you need to go outside? Is that the problem? I think that's what's happening right now. All right, I'm gonna go let her out.
All right, you let her out. Let her out.
Come on, Etta. Come on. Let's go outside.
All right, Shauna's gone. I can do whatever I want. I love it. What should I do? Barajinya. I need to write that. Well, I hope you guys are having a good time. I really appreciate Jon Reep for stopping by and saying hello. Brent, we need to have you on here. Need upbeat songs. All right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do an upbeat song. Let's see, what I haven't been in an upbeat mood. Well, North Carolina, way back in the hills, lived my old pappy and he had him still. He blew the white line until the sun went down, and he did him a jug and he passed it around. Mighty please, and perhaps going squeezing. Woo, oh, I like it. With a G-man, T-man, a rhythm news too. Searching for a place with a main groove. They were looking, trying to boogie, but my hand to get a cookie. Woo, I like it. That's a little bit of an upbeat song that I haven't sung in about 1,000 years. We have Let's Fight. We have that on the list. Yeah. If you're being held against your will, blink twice. I'm not sure what that means. So many things are happening in our life. It's good and it's bad. It's ugly, but it's beautiful, and just so many things going on, man. Gary says that Shauna's voice is perfection. Did you get the job done?
Kicked out.
Do you guys have any other requests you want to hear? Instagram? You guys have anything?
Yeah, because we had some, we rehearsed, and I don't know why we rehearsed, because that all goes out the window, because you guys make a better set list than we do.
Well, what they asked, we were doing this song for Blake, and then you bailed.
I just did a Haggard song. He asked for an old country song.
No, not Blake. Blake Davis.
Oh, is Blake still on here? Man, Etta has seriously had to go. Did y'all see that?
She was like, I'm not playing.
I mean, as soon as she went straight to the grass. Good girl, Ed.
Here, text Blake, tell him we're going to do a song. If he's not on here, you suck, Blake.
All right, Blake stuff.
So Sean and I we put a record out way back in the day when we were playing for Tips down on Broadway here in Nashville, Tennessee, and we put a record together. It was a self-titled record. It's called Thompson Square, and it's on Spotify and iTunes, and this is one of the songs I wrote with my buddy Joe Goddard years and years and years and years ago. It's still one of my favorite songs. And my buddy Blake, he's always liked this song, and so we're going to send this out to him tonight. And I hope
give him a second. Hopefully he'll get back on before we do it.
Oh yeah. So this album, we had a lot of friends that pitched in and helped make this record with us, and it really kind of got us to a point where we got a record deal from this record, and a lot of things have changed since then, obviously, with the Masterpiece record being the next record really we've done since we did one on our own. We kind of did Masterpiece the way we did that one. So we had a request for a couple of songs off this record, Dog's Life being one of them. I think we're probably going to do that next week, because we're probably going to go about 10 more minutes here. And then...
All right, let's go. I'm not hearing anything from him through text. next. We'll do it anyway.
All right, Blake. So this song.
So y'all go check it out on Spotify. This is from our self-titled record, Thompson Square, the one that got us our record deal.
All right.
Our very first record deal. There's a preacher on a box screaming, all you sinners better come clean. There's a little girl lost, selling her soul down on Main Street. I turn on the tube, it's all bad news. And then there's you. There's a hungry man begging for booze down on Broadway, and an old widow woman crying alone on his birthday. They've got nothing to lose but the lies and the truth. And there's you. Your kiss, your lips, there ain't nothing they can't fix. Your touch, it heals, it moves through my soul. Here's a world that leaves nothing to hold on to. Then there's you. There's a baby girl wrapped up in nothing but a blanket on the steps of some church, 'cause her mama knew they'd never make it. They call that news, but it ain't nothing new. Then there's you. Your kiss, your lips, there ain't nothing they can't fix. Your touch, it heals, it moves through my soul. In a world that leaves nothing to hold on to, then there's you. Your kiss, your lips, there ain't nothing they can't fix. Your touch, it heals, it moves through my soul. In a world that leaves nothing to hold on to, then there's you. Then there's you.
Wow, man, that is a blast from the past.
Good old one.
We haven't done that song in a golly, trying
Good
to
old fashioned Thompson Square
a
song.
long time. It's one of the first ones, y'all, ever. Hope you guys like that one. Play y'all's music, they say.
That was
Cooper's in bed, Wendy. I don't want to miss you. Man, Misty, you're killing me with these great songs. All right.
I'm trying to see what
Does Instagram have any? Thank you, Chrissy Bush.
So we got about 30 minutes left. And we'll be at 2 hours.
2 hours. Are you guys in there with us? You guys want to hang, or you want to say goodnight? What do you think?
What do you think, Instagram? Y'all with us over there?
We need to do this one here.
Well, I don't know if the person who requested that is hanging out with us tonight.
Who requested it?
You know what? Look at that right there. Come on now. So, that other John Prine song that I was telling y'all about, that Kiefer and I learned today, was actually a John Prine song, and we couldn't believe it. Is actually, where's it at? Oh, here it is. It's actually a David Allan Coe song.
So this is the last, we'll do this one more song for Brother John Prine, and I actually had a request for this. I had no idea that John wrote this as well.
No.
So
Yep, that's what I was just saying.
no, I know, I mean it. I didn't know.
It's crazy.
Okay. Well, it was all that I could do to keep from crying. Sometimes it seems so useless to remain. You don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name. You don't have to call me Waylon Jennings, and you don't have to call me Charlie Pride, and you don't have to call me Merle Haggard anymore. Even though you're on my fine side, and I ain't around as long as you will let me, and I never minded standing in the rain. You don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name. You never even call me by my name. There's a little piece.
That was a little piece.
It was a little piece.
Okay, we can't leave on that note.
Well, no, we can't leave on that note. And on that note, there's a reason why we call this Wine on Wednesday.
Do we have any guitar players that we could have come over that could be designated guitar player?
Ouch! Shauna. Do something you love to play. Alright? Try this? I'm going to tune my guitar real quick. You guys are still up, man. I'm very impressed that you're still up.
It's only 9:30. Does it feel late to anybody else? Not that I'm not having a good time. It just, I don't know what the deal is today. It just seems later than it actually is. Maybe it's because we're used to going on at 9 instead of 8. Maybe. Hey Heather, it does feel later. Hey, Keeper. Trish says we're better than the evening news.
Well, thanks.
Thank you.
Hey, so was anybody on the? I was up late about 2 o'clock in the morning the other night, and I got on I was testing all this stuff, and I ended up talking to you guys for like 45 minutes. It was It was just the two of us.
Serial confessions
It
with
was very.
Keeper.
Did you guys like that? Was anybody on here that was on that?
Keeper was actually in his underwear. I found out.
I was in my underwear and I had a hoodie on. So if you guys were on here, you knew. All right, Michael. Here you go, buddy. Mike. I like Mike better. She never mentions the word addiction in certain company. Yeah, she tell you she's an orphan after you meet her family. She keeps a lock of hair in her pocket. She wears a cross around her neck. The hair is from a little boy, and the cross is someone she has not met. Not yet. She says she talks to angels, says they all know her name. She says she talks to angels, says they all know her name. Paints her eyes as black as night now. She pulls those shades down tight. She gives a smile when pain comes, and the pain gonna make everything alright. Oh, that's right. She says she talks to angels, says they all know her name. She says she talks to angels, says they all know her name. She don't know no other, none that I've ever seen. Well, to her, that ain't nothing, but to me, it means everything. Keeps a lock of hair in her pocket. She wears a cross around her neck. The hair is from the boy, and the cross is someone she has not met. Not yet. She says she talks to angels, says they all know her name. Says she talks to angels, says they all know her name. Says she talks to angels, yeah, come around, yeah, they come around. But don't you know that they come around by All right, Mike, that's something I like to play. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Get some applause, sure. Amazing.
All right.
What was that? Right down?
White Picket Fence is amazing. Also, I love your music. Must say this album and masterpiece. Oh, thank you. Are you talking about Little White
House, big blue sky, sitting on the front porch swing.
Isn't that on there?
On which one? On the first record?
Yeah. Isn't that on there?
Hey, little white
Oh my gosh, you're not gonna try it. No,
blue
don't.
sky.
No. He's had way too many glasses of wine. I'm not gonna let him do it.
All right, so guys, if you want to help us out, share this, do watch parties, tell your friends, stream Masterpiece Records, stream the original Thompson Square record. That will help us out. Nobody's making any money right now. That doesn't cost anything. It's free. So please do that for us. We appreciate it very much. It allows us to keep playing for you guys and keep doing what we're doing.
Is the snowman still watching?
Yeah, he was just on there.
Like, is there any way that he can play with us?
Look, Satcher's here, man.
Leslie!
Work, get the dick done, gonna check it all out. Leslie Satcher is one of the finest human beings we've ever.
We need to have Leslie
No.
join Skype with us next week, maybe.
Yeah, Leslie,
And play
you
a
gotta
song
do that.
with us.
You gotta do that next week. She's a dear friend, ridiculously talented songwriter. She wrote a bunch of songs with me and Shauna for Shauna's record, and just one of our favorite humans, more than anything else. So thank you for being here, Leslie.
Should we keep going? Like, I don't.
Man, you guys are still hang on. What?
Instagram. Do y'all want us to keep going or no? We don't have anything else to do right now. Cooper's in bed. He's sound asleep.
You know what? I'm gonna do this.
We have more wine. Like, there's a lot of wine left in here. Hold on. Facebook, come on. Are y'all with us?
All right, I'm gonna get Instagram closer because I don't like.
We're
that.
actually toying around with the idea of a lock-in with Thompson Square. We're trying to figure out if that's the. Oh, you don't need any anymore.
No, God, I'm good.
You're cut off.
So
We're toying around with the idea of a lock-in. You know.
So what if we did this?
24-hour thing with Thompson Square, so y'all can see what this
What if
life is like.
What if we started? If we started at midnight, and we went until 6 a.m.
We should do that maybe. What would be a good night to do that? Well, right now it doesn't matter, right?
Brandon wants me to play this little guitar behind me.
So, maybe
Yes,
we
ma'am.
could do that like on a Monday night or something? Like start at midnight and go like as long as we can. That's kind of what we did when, so Keeper and I are a little bit of, we like the whole ghost hunting kind of thing. You're gonna think we're crazy if I tell the story, but we were at the Farnsworth house in Pennsylvania, and we went on a ghost tour, not really thinking a whole lot about it, and then we heard a lot of stories about the place, obviously, while we were there, and the next time we went back, we decided to spend the night there. And y'all, I'm telling y'all, we had some experiences while we were there.
Dudes,
We will never go back there and stay again.
never.
Never, ever, ever. But that's what we did that night. We tried to stay up like all night because we were so freaked out, and then we wound up getting sleepy. But maybe we can try to go like lock in and see what happens.
I think it'd be great. You guys have a ukulele.
You're what?
Ukulele. I have to repair that guitar. It's not quite.
It won't stay tuned.
The Cooper, that's his guitar when he comes up here, so it's a little bit wacky right now just because he's kind of messed it up.
I have a song I'd like to do.
Trisha, yes, it was scary. Firsthand, we saw what the paranormal was like.
Well, we heard and felt. We didn't see anything.
No, Shauna felt someone touch her leg. Something held me down and wouldn't allow me to speak. And
Wi-Fi is acting crazy.
Yeah, the
y'all.
Wi-Fi's crazy. Reconnecting. Hang on, Instagram. All right, we're back. So something held me down and wouldn't allow me to speak. And then the next morning, when I got up, I asked Sean, I was like, "You're not gonna believe what happened to me." And she's like, "You're not gonna believe what happened to me." And I was like, "What?" She's like, "Something held me down. I was trying to say your name, and I kept going, Keith, and she couldn't say Keith, and really freaking scary stuff.
It was, oh yeah, I heard a little kid's voice.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Someone said,
Hey,
"Hey."
hi, whatever it was. I can't remember, it's been so long now, but yeah, it was creepy. Farnsworth House.
So in Indianapolis, 2233 said, "I can't pay for streaming at all, and I can only listen to free music, and I have Spotify on my phone." That's fine. All you gotta do is just stream Thompson Square. It's free. It didn't cost anything. You can still do that. So thank you very much. That story was from the Farnsworth House in, where was it? What city?
In
Gettysburg. Gettysburg.
Yes, Gettysburg.
Gettysburg, Pennsylvania.
So I have to tell about the tour though. First of all, this was before we stayed there. So they take you on this tour and they tell you the story about like back in the Civil War, like because it was so like many like dead bodies, people would walk around with the rose oil to mask like the smell. And they said occasionally in Gettysburg you could smell that rose oil. So later on after the tour, much later, like a couple of hours later, we went to this parking lot. It was very dark. It was like probably close to midnight. We go out to this parking lot, we get out, and in the air you can smell rose oil. It was the craziest thing.
It scared the living crap out of us. Yeah. We had to change the camera feed, guys, because the camera
it died.
Took a big old fashioned.
And that one doesn't look as good at all. No.
Yeah, look at that face we're making. You're picking looks like you're picking your nose.
Can I have a song that I'd like to do.
All right, what would you like to do?
It's a song by the trio. Those Memories. Can we do that? It's been a long time. So, Linda Ronstadt, Dolly Parton, Emmylou Harris did this one. Those memories of you still haunt me every night. Every night when I lay down, I'll always love you, my little daughter, until the day they lay me down.
Every night when I lay down, I'll always love you, my little darling, until the day they lay me down. Until the day they lay me down. Nice.
Do I give myself applause?
Give yourself applause. Instagram, what do you say? Is that good? Instagram's blowing it up over here, man. Sean's on his way with his 6120. Come on, son.
We're gonna see if this will work. Jack Daniels,
If you please.
Oh my gosh, I
I'll
love
read
you
your
guys.
mind. Kay Wells said, I wish y'all could hear me yelling. Thank you, baby. It's 10:30. They'll be watching Ozark all night. We just finished it. We're actually gone back and we're watching episode or season 1 again.
Season 1. It's so good. We wanted to, go back. The only other show that we've ever done that with was Sopranos. Yeah. All right, Williams. Cheers. Hi, Vegas. Mahana. She says it's only 7. Or he's Mahana. Female? Male. Mahana. We can't see your photo here on Facebook. I'm sorry. To know. Your tuner's beeping there.
Yep.
Ryan at 7:30 here in BC, Canada. Some of our most favorite people are from Victoria, BC.
That's right.
And what a beautiful city. It's like one of my favorite places.
Great place.
All right, Pennington. How are we going to do this? Is he going to call? I guess he'll call when he's ready. So, Sean Pennington is our manager, and he's an amazing guitar player, and he's the one that really was there for the inception of Wino Wednesday, the very first time we did it, 3 years ago? 4 years ago?
Yeah, we got out of a really stupid situation, man, with like record label business.
Wait a minute. David McHenry, I've a question me and my wife have wondered about for years. Bayfest in Mobile, Alabama years ago, you two seemed to be mad at each other.
Yes.
The truth of this. We're always mad at each other. What are you talking about?
She's mad at the old coonhound right now at me right now. I promise
As
you.
an old wet hen. Come on. What'd Loretta say about Duke? Duke, you sound like an old bear.
We had a request for you make it look so good over here.
Oh, yeah. Well, we can try it. We can. We've had many glasses of wine. Dude, that was so weird when I get up.
What is it?
I don't know.
I may do a late night talk tonight.
Leslie said, Etta, give me the dog.
Come here, Miss Leslie wants to see you. Come here, baby. Come here. Come on.
Leslie Satcher, one of my most favorite singers and songwriters, is on here, y'all.
Look at this.
She
Look at his face.
she's been over here a lot with us, working with us and stuff, writing, and our dogs love her to pieces.
This is Daddy's girl right here. I know you can't see her. 'cause
You know
she's
what
so
they say
black.
about dogs? They're very good judges of character.
Judges of character.
Judges of character.
All right, let's try to do this.
What are we doing?
It's one of our songs. We should probably know it.
Well, yeah, we butchered it Sunday, so we told Ryan we'd do it. I don't think Ryan's on here tonight.
No, but we had a request for it
But
over
we'll
here.
do it
Let's
anyway.
see, who requested this? I want to say
I'm not really
Joyce?
trusting you tonight.
Joyce Well, Joyce requested it.
Joyce, look.
No,
Enter
no,
at your own risk. We're gonna try this. Keeper's had like 3 glasses of wine.
you know, it's not that, Shauna.
It makes it kind of fun though. It's like you never know what you're gonna get. So
With me, you never know what you're gonna get. And I like this girl a lot. We're best buddies, and we're in quarantine together, and so we're having to learn how to live with each other in a whole new way. It's different, like living with each other and knowing you can leave,
and touring with each
and
other.
then living with each other and knowing you can't leave. So my hearts go out. My hearts. I only have one. My heart goes out to all of those who.
This camera is terrible, by the way.
This camera's off.
This is not flattering at all.
It's okay. It's okay. The phone looks better. Instagram looks better.
Yeah, it does.
If you can't bear the sight of us on this camera, please go.
All right, let's sing. If we're gonna do this, let's try it.
Because this camera's getting ready to die.
Please bear with us, y'all.
You know
And
what?
listen, I promise, Keeper mentioned our stage tomorrow night. It's gonna be a lot more serious than this mess that's happening right here.
All right, you know on Instagram.
There's a reason why we call it Wine and Wednesday.
You should never have.
Oh, whoa,
What
whoa,
did you
whoa!
do,
I
Shauna?
just grabbed the computer and
No,
moved
you
it up like this.
listen.
What is that?
I don't
Are
know.
you in somebody else's photos?
No,
I don't even know.
I don't know
What
what
is
that is.
that?
I don't know. It's not. All right, we're back. And now that's frozen.
We're not back. There we are.
Listen,
now
don't
we're back.
listen. Don't touch the.
All I did was slide
Don't
the
touch.
computer
Just
up.
don't even touch the computer.
Okay, don't touch it.
Don't even touch it.
I'm not touching it.
Don't touch it. I like.
Ryan! Ryan's here! Ryan, we're gonna do your song, and I hope we don't mess it up this time.
I like stretching out of my big old bed, putting both pillows underneath my head, TV blaring all night long, nothing but ESPN on, picking up my buddies on a Wednesday night, dollar beers to turn off the light, nobody checking in or up on me, who you with, where you gonna be, but ooh, you make it look so good. Yeah, you got me wondering what it might be like knowing every night who I'm waking up with on the other side of the bed. I never thought I'd let anyone ever get close enough to make me fall in love, but ooh, you make it look so good.
Lately, you've been taking up all my time. I used to spend drinking wine.
Love was never really high on my list. Baby, now you're showing me what I missed. Ooh, you make it look so good. Yeah, you got me wondering what it might be like knowing every night who I'm waking up with on the other side of the bed. And I never thought I'd let anyone ever get close enough to make me fall in love, but ooh, you make it look so good. Oh, whoa. You make it look so good. You make it look so good.
So good.
Girl, you got me wondering what it might be like knowing every night who I'm waking up with on the other side of the bed. I never thought I'd let anyone ever get close enough to make me fall in love, but ooh, you make it look so good. Make it look so good. You make it look so good. You make it look so good. Lately you've been request, everybody.
What does that even mean?
I don't know, man. We're getting all kinds of error
Wait a minute.
messages.
Hold on. It's an Operation Conduct. I still messed it up, Ryan. I'm so
You
sorry.
did, but Ryan, I want you to know.
We
that
practiced today, too.
And I got all my parts right.
Kiefer did. I'm very
I
impressed.
did. Man, Instagram's still rocking and rolling over here.
Yep.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. We appreciate you.
Somebody said Jared Neiman. We need to have Jared on, too, now
We
that
do.
we know we can do the Skype thing. That would be awesome.
Lover, 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 you don't treat me no good no more. Lover, 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 you don't treat me no good no more. Yeah, we need to have him over.
Yep, that'd be so much fun. I guess Snowman's out.
He must have. All right.
Maybe he passed out.
He may have. He may have just gone to the house.
Let me just text him.
You know
Hold on.
what? We've been on here 2 hours. I think it's probably time.
Are we done?
2 hours and 3 minutes.
I'm kind of sad. I don't know.
I don't want to wear it out. You know what I mean? I don't want to wear it out. So I think we're gonna piece up out of here. So what's going on tomorrow night? There's a concert. Stage It. I'm gonna see if they'll release some more tickets for that show. It's sold out twice. Thank you guys for that. You guys are amazing. If you want to help us out, please stream our music. You can buy our music, whatever you want to do. It does not matter to us in any way whatsoever. We just appreciate you guys so much. Share this video. If you want to donate to the cause. What happened? What happened?
Oh my gosh. We gotta get a new computer.
Instagram, you guys are the only ones here.
Yep. Nope. We're
Oh,
back.
God, we're back.
It's this Wi-Fi, man.
Well, I'm telling you guys,
Everybody's pulling from
I've
Wi-Fi.
got a virus, y'all. I got a virus on this dear computer.
And it ain't the corona.
Yeah, but if you guys want to donate to the cause, at the end of this broadcast, you'll see a way to do that with Venmo and whatnot. We appreciate you guys very much. Hope we've entertained you for a little while, taking your mind off this ridiculousness that we're having to deal with, and we love you guys, man. And yeah,
We're done. On Facebook, anyway.
no, we're back.
It's so weird. It keeps
I'm telling you,
going
God.
down.
Hang on a second. What is this? What's it say? Internet connection was not fast. Everyone's on the internet right now, so hey, let's get out of here so we can still say goodbye with some dignity.
Yes, please.
Thank you guys so much for showing up tonight. We appreciate it. Thank you, Instagram, for showing up tonight. All the people who requested songs. We're going to go back through these messages and write down a few of these requests for next week. Thank you for Jon Reep for showing up tonight and having a little conversation with us. We appreciate it very much. We love you guys, and you guys are not going away. You guys are still here, and I feel bad by saying goodbye. But tomorrow night, Stage It. We're going to see if there's some more tickets that they can release for that show. And then Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday we'll do our cooking show.
And I
and
think
then-
we're going to make pizza burgers.
My grandmother had a cookbook. Her name was Molly, and she wrote a cookbook. She was a writer. She was a poet. I think that's where I got all my talent from. And what?
You're very humble.
Well, I am. I mean, I'm talented. You're talented too, aren't you?
I'm just kidding.
Well, I wasn't being cocky. I didn't say I was the greatest of all time. That's you. The thing.
Oh my gosh. Shut up.
Anyway,
Y'all, we're going to kill each other.
we're gonna pull a recipe out of my grandma Molly's cookbook. It's just regular people cooking regular food in regular ways, and yeah, it should be a lot of fun. So, thank you guys again for joining us tonight. Again, watch parties. We'll see you on Sunday. See you tomorrow night, hopefully, and then one on Wednesday next week. We'll be back, and hopefully we'll get some more of these issues dealt with. But I know I'm not the only ones because every artist sucks at this. So we're all doing the best we can. So God bless you guys, and you know what? We're gonna see you in the funny papers. Y'all enjoy yourself.
the sun started sinking down. I wanna take you where the vines grow up in the trees. We can roll up our jeans and figure this out. Oh, 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 bring your bare feet. Oh, 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 come with me. Down by the river we're testing the water, trying to cool off, but it's just getting hotter. Let's take a little walk out on the limb, close our eyes and jump in. If we're gonna fall, let's cannonball, make a few waves and swim out a little bit farther in the holler. You and me, baby, testing the water. The stars are hanging low enough for us to touch, and sure enough, we're gonna get closer tonight. We've been feeling what we're feeling without saying what we're meaning. No more beating around the bushes. Alright, alright. Oh, 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 are you ready? Oh, 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 come with me. Down by the river we're testing the water, trying to cool off, but it's just getting hotter. Let's take a little walk out on the limb, close our eyes and jump in. If we're gonna fall, let's cannonball, make a few waves and swim out a little bit farther in the holler. You and me, baby, testing the water. Down by the river we're testing the water, trying to cool off, but it's just getting hotter. Down by the river